y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rocio and this is RisasRizos, and if it's your first time visiting me today, hello, welcome. Usually on this channel I talk about hair, usually about naturally curly hair, but today I wanted to talk about something that was a little different, or actually a lot different. I mentioned in my last video that I was gone for a while, but I don't think that I had mentioned why, and so I wanted to cover that in this video. I don't think that I normally talk about this kind of stuff on the channel enough, or at least enough as I feel I should be. I think the last time that I talked about this topic, and this topic being faith, I think it was in my vlog from the Grand Canyon, which was earlier this year. Anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. The tour took a lot out of me. Risas on the Road 2017 tour took a lot of energy out of me. When I got back home, it was weird. It was hard to get back into a regular routine again, and everything just felt off. And I turned to prayer a couple of times and I asked God, what my true calling was. What does God want me to do? And I thoroughly enjoyed going to every single city for Risas on the Road and meet a lot of you in person who came to our events. It was great. It was like we got to share stories in person, but it's weird. It's like I get home and I feel like there's a disconnect again. I mean, I know that y'all are watching, or at least some of y'all are watching, but sometimes, or most of the times, I feel like you don't really know that you have subscribers, or you don't really know that subscribers exist until you meet them in person. Otherwise, you're just kind of talking into blank space, like I feel like I'm doing right now. And while I'm aware that I am helping a lot of you with a common problem that we all share, something that has to do with our hair and how it makes us feel physically, but also how it makes us feel emotionally, sometimes I question whether or not this is something that God wants me to do, or if there's something more, if there's something bigger, like bigger than YouTube. And I know some YouTubers do it for the likes, for the numbers, for the money, for the fame, for the freebies, and etc. and etc. and etc. But I feel like there has to be something more than just YouTube. So I've been praying on it a lot. I've been going to daily mass. I have started reading Draw the Circle, I think is what it's called, which I believe is a 40-day prayer challenge, and it's kind of like a piggyback off of The Circle Maker by Mark Batterson, I think is his name. I read The Circle Maker a couple years ago, and it really helped me with some things that I was going through in life, and so I'm hoping that the second book will help me again. I also saw a film that has to do with faith and regret and getting over personal struggles. The film's called Day of Days, and I actually wrote like a full-blown review on my blog. I'm kind of trying something new on the blog, but I wrote a full-blown review on the blog, so if you're interested in reading about it, then you can check out the link in the description box below. But basically, it's about two people, two strangers who live their life with regret and guilt, but wind up helping each other at the end of the film. It's about an old retired man who lost his only son by way of adoption, like giving him up for adoption, or letting his wife or his ex-wife's new husband adopt him, and so then he never saw his son again. And also about a woman who is his caregiver, who fled Cuba and lost her son on the way from Cuba to the United States. So the old man in the film wakes up from a dream in which God basically told him that that was going to be his last day. Like, he woke up and was like, this is the day I'm supposed to die. If you haven't seen the film, I would highly recommend it. I also have the trailer on my blog if you want to check that out, but it basically just reminded me that it's important to live your life to the fullest, because we're not all going to get a voice from God that says, hey, you're gonna die today. Like, we don't all know the day that we're going to die. We don't all get a warning message that says, hey, by the way, today's your day, you're running out of time, so you should probably do all that stuff that you've always wanted to do. No, it doesn't work like that. Like, we have to seize the day. But I want to do so in a way that serves the Lord and makes him happy, because he's the one who gave me the life that I'm living today. So I don't know, it's just kind of like finding my purpose, I guess. And one of my favorite scriptures is from 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 10. Each of you should use whatever gift you've received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing that through YouTube, but if I'm going to be a faithful steward of God's grace, I feel like I should do so in a way that praises him through what I do. I don't know, it's just something that's been on my mind lately, and I have been praying on it, and I have been back into a routine of filming videos again, so I hope that I'm on the right path, but one day at a time. But this is really all I came on here to say. Has anyone else ever wondered about their calling? I really enjoyed doing the vlog from the Grand Canyon earlier this year because I felt at peace reading a lot of the comments that y'all left me that had to do with faith, and so I felt really comfortable coming on here and sharing this with you all. So if you can relate, let me know in a comment below, and give the video a thumbs up if you want to see more one-on-one chit-chat videos like this, even though it is faith related, not hair related at all. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and that's everything. I love y'all, un besito, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Aló, no funciona esta. Ah. Hello? Oh. Ay, es que pica. Cala, cala, Allen. Cala, cala. Mia, mia.